Hello, boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Niles.
Hello, Mrs. Niles.
Could we do a little better?
Yes.
Hello, Mrs. Niles.
Hello, Mrs. Niles.
How many of you have music here?
We don't have it this year.
Ever? Well, do you know intervals and music, do, re, mi, and stuff like that? Practice in a minor third. Okay, I bring you from kindergarten to grown-up. That interval has a name, and it's called a minor third, and it's just a good way. It's the interval. It's all over the world. Children in China and every place. You've probably heard a lot. Ha ha, can't catch me, no, 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 no. That's that interval that everyone sings everywhere. So much for the music. Now I'm back on with Yertle the Turtle. I was asking for advice on what would be good to read. A lot of the Dr. Seuss stories, I think, start out with the little kids, and it's sort of fun. And I read one to, I guess, a 4th grade. It was filled with first grade tongue twisters that I had no idea what I had gotten into. But a lot of them, as you get older, you get more meaning out of them. So what a younger person might get out of a Dr. Seuss book, an older person would get another whole meaning out of. So this one, I was told, was written after World War II, and it has some meanings about some political meanings in it.
On the faraway island of Salmasan, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean, it was neat. The water was warm and there was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed.
All right, next page. Would you pick another reader?
Yes, who would like to read?
I can see the board.
Miles.
Yeah.
All right. Next page.
They were until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he was too small. Ruler said, Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the turtle. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. If I could sit high, well, how much greater I'd be. What a king I'd be, ruler of all I could see.
So you're already getting something. He wants to be. Okay, Jill, can you see it?
I can, but I don't want to do it.
You don't want to pick someone to read yet.
Jill, Emily, what the heck? Right. Hey.
So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle, the King Turtle, gave a command. He croaked 9 turtles to swim to the stone, and using these turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another's back, and he piled them all up in a 9 turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up, he sat down on the pile, and he wondered, phew.
What a wonderful
What a wonderful view. He could see most of a mile.
Or you have to read through the 5. Okay. Who else would read?
Yeah, those are the stuff they can say.
Okay, thank you.
Just take it down for now. Thank you. Good job.
So now he wants to be on the top of the pile. Okay.
Oh mine, Yertle cried. Oh, the things I now rule. I'm the king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house, and what's more beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see.
You want to pick someone?
Yeah.
And all through that morning he sat there up high, saying over and over, a great king am I, until long about noon that he heard a faint sigh. What's that? Snapped the king, and he looked down the stack, and he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac, just a part of his throne, and his and this plain little turtle looked up and he said, "Beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please?"
Each one can pick the next one.
Silence, the king of the turtles barked back. "I'm king, and you're only a turtle's name, Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and roll. I'm the king of the cow, I'm the king of the mule. I'm king of the house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher, his royal voice thunder. So pile up more turtles, I want about 200.
Turtles, more turtles, he bellowed and brayed. And the turtles way down in the pool were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came, they obeyed. And all over the pond they came swimming by dozens, whole families of turtles with uncles and cousins. And all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another they climbed up the stack.
Then, Yertle the turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. "Hooray!" shouted Yertle. "I'm king of the trees. I'm king of the birds. I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah, me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see."
You're beginning to get a message here?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, who would like to read? CJ.
Then again, from below, in the great heavy stack, came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. "Your Majesty, please. I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottoms we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it. Our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving," groaned Mac. Crystal?
"You hush up your mouth," howled the mighty king. Howled the mighty King Yertle. "You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no nothing, that's higher than me."
Anybody that doesn't usually get a chance to read, you could take.
But while he was shouting, he saw in surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise. Upon his head, in the darkening skies, "What's that?" Snorted Yertle. "Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still, but I'll build all my throne higher, and I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack to heaven. I need about 5,607.
But as Yertle, the turtle king, lifted his hand, he started to order and give the command. The plain little turtle below in the stack, the plain little turtle whose name was Mac, decided he had taken enough, and the plain little had got a little bit mad. And that pain Mac did a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king.
Bless you, dear. Thank you.
Bless you.
And Yertle the turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air, and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule. Well, that was the end of the turtle king's rule, for Yertle the king of all solemn Mason fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. Oh no.
And today, the green Yertle, that marvelous, he is king of the mud. That is all he could see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of that story. Thank you. You want it up or do you want it?
No. Thank you for doing my work. What do you think the story is about? Yeah.
The turtle let all the power go to his head, and he got karma. He didn't get to rule all the people anymore because he was doing that.
Anybody else? Yep.
Maybe how high-class people treat people in poverty.
He was being selfish.
Yes.
Don't be greedy.
Greedy.
And we have the last line, it says like, if the turtles are free like all animals should be, like, there should be.
Do you do anything with history here, like
Yeah.
World War II?
No.
This was sort of, there was a person in World War II, not to get into a history lesson, Hitler, that was kind of like Yertle the turtle, I think. He wanted to be the king of everything, and then he was, ended up in the mud like the others, like the turtle. What?
Hitler?
What? It was in World War II. A man who thought he could rule the whole world, and he started with ruling Germany. And I think this was written, I was told that this book was written after World War II, and he must have had that in mind, that this person was getting power and power and power, and was eventually thrown off. So, but
So was Yertle like Hitler and like the turtles he was standing on, like the Jews?
I think that was what the idea came from. But one of the things with Dr. Seuss books is you can read pretty much into them what you want. And so you could put that in with today, that somebody that wanted a whole lot of power, and then they ended up being knocked off of their power. Did you enjoy reading the book?
Yes.
It's kind of, I think, you see it, if you read it in like second grade, you might see one thing out of it. And if you read it in 7th grade, you might get another thing out of it. So anyway, what does anybody know about Dr. Seuss?
He wasn't a real doctor.
I don't know. Was he? No, he wasn't. But
I feel like he died like 102, I think.
I was going to look up on Google, and I didn't do it, to find out some more things about Dr. Seuss. So maybe you could do that.
I can do it now.
Okay, find out some things about.
He wrote the famous book Cat in the Hat.
Yes. And I read one yesterday that had more tongue twisters in it that you could imagine. They all kind of have a moral with them sometimes. So,
87.
87.
Just the time.
What year did he die? 91.
He died like 3 years.
I was born like 3
You have
years
something to
ago.
add?
Dr. Seuss only got the name Dr. Seuss because he wanted to publish a book, but they didn't really like his real name, so he just made it up in fake name.
Okay. What was his?
Theodore
Geisel. What?
Theodore Geisel. I don't know if that's his right pronunciation.
Geisel?
Geisel. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
And actually, the books that are written by Theo Lesage are actually him, but he didn't illustrate. The Dr. Seuss books are illustrated by him. Theo Lesage, he wrote them, but did not illustrate.
Oh, okay. Thank you for adding that. I went to bed last night. I thought I'm going to get up and do this, and I never did. So, anyway.
It's hard to get up.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for listening. And if you have a chance to go through some of the books to read, I'm sure you will get a different feeling for them than when you were a little kid. Now you're a big kid. So, all right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.